Welcome back to the Surround Sound Podcast. I am your host, R. Hunter Jr., The Truth and Not a Rumor. That song that you just heard, yes, that was Kanye West and Lil Wayne, Barry Bonds. And so apropos, good job, Ruben, with picking the music. So apropos, Major League Baseball, Baseball 101. It is Major League Baseball All-Star break time. We got all the All-Star Game festivities going on up there in the Great Northwest. Seattle, Washington was the home, or is the home of this year's 2023 All-Star Game. Home Run Derby was very. I hope you didn't miss it. First baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays, Mr. Vladimir Guerrero, defeated outfielder Randy Arozarena of the Tampa Bay Rays. He hit 72 home runs. That is awesome. Vlad Jr. and Vlad Sr. are the only combination of father and son to have home run derby titles. That's absolutely awesome. Speaking of baseball, over the 4th of July weekend, I was able to go and watch the Cincinnati Reds. They are looking awesome. They got a 6'8" shortstop. If you're not familiar, Elly De La Cruz. This gentle giant is one of the more awesome young prospects here going around these days in 2023 in Major League Baseball. The dude, he does it all. I mean, he plays third base, he plays shortstop, he has a hose for an arm, he's fast. He had a sequence where he stole second, third, and home this year. Yeah, make sure you go and check that dude out. Cincinnati Reds are leading the NL Central as we speak. Speaking of the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs, they are 42-47, third in the NL Central, 7 behind those aforementioned Cincinnati Reds, 1 behind the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, if you're thinking about wild card, got a few teams in ahead of us, 4, but it's a tight race. The thing about the Chicago Cubs is they can score runs. They just can't stop anybody. Pitching is their Achilles heels right now. They're plus 26 in run differential. So those guys just got to get it together on the defensive side. Crosstown rival, the Chicago White Sox, 38-54, 8 out of first place behind the Cleveland Guardians, 3-7 in their last 10. Well, the first place leading Atlanta Braves, they got the best record in baseball, 60-29. On pace for 120 wins, people. Can you believe that? First in the NL East, 8-2 in the last 10. And you know what? I feel a hard breakup emanating. I feel like your favorite baseball team is similar to a relationship that you may have been in the past. It's like if you don't see the person, how can you truly be with them? And that's how I feel. Like the Chicago Cubs are my favorite team. However, I don't get to see their games anymore. I get to see all the Atlanta Braves games. Ronald Acuna, Ozzy Albies. I affectionately coined them the Baby Braves before the 2017 season. And now, since then, they've captured the hearts of many. Ronald Acuna is the leading vote getter. His jersey is selling out the store. Cubs, I just don't know. Just don't know right now. Need some time to think. Anyway, I feel like these Atlanta Braves are on pace to win another World Series. Unlike the Atlanta Braves of the early 90s, I think with this core, they'll be able to get more than one World Series ring out of this bunch. Well, next up is Kiki by Big Boogie. Also, the next segment that you will hear is the Sign of the Times, where we'll be talking about Usher, Keke Palmer, and her baby daddy. We'll be back with more on the Surround Sound Podcast, people. Peace.